Hello. Hopefully it's on us because I don't have a second monitor right now to know if it's on us. And the stream is on a delay on my iPad where I have it up. It's concerning to me that it hasn't changed yet. Oh, there it is. It's a bit behind. Okay, well, it'll just be a bit behind, but that's fine. But hey, it's working. All right. So welcome to the live stream. We had been trying to decide for a while. Let me actually turn my volume up on this to make sure that everything is good. All right. Okay. Welcome to the stream. We had been trying to decide for a while what we wanted to do with the music video reactions because there was the live stream as well that they had done before or the night that the album came out, and they were releasing the videos one by one through that. And we decided probably the best way to go about it was just to do the live stream because they give a lot of important context within that the stream. But it would have just been way too much to do a full, just like normal reaction video. So we decided that we would live stream the live stream. And we got all in theme. We have pajamas on and everything, even though it is not midnight at this current time. It is 2:32 in the afternoon. But hey, it's the thought that counts, and we are here to watch the stream anyway. In the spirit of everything. They're just playing the overcompensate video. I don't need to see any of that.
Man, we have watched these.
Yeah, so we're just going to skip over this.
Yeah. And for anyone who has not been following along with our journey the last couple weeks with all of this, the only reason we're watching these now is because we were in Ohio, on our way to Ohio. Well, we were asleep to get up at 3 a.m. to drive to Ohio the night that they did this live stream. So this will be our first time watching the music videos.
Yes.
He got spoiled on something. He has not told me yet, but I have not been spoiled on the music videos yet. So this is 100% our first reaction to the videos. We have not watched them at all yet.
Yep.
So
yeah, I did get spoiled on one thing. I will say what it is whenever we get to it. What it was that I got spoiled on. But we will see. Unless it's not totally obvious, then it might just be a discussion point. Because what I saw was a tweet, and if I understood what that tweet was saying correctly, then it would have spoiled a pretty big thing. So we will just have to see if the tweet meant what I thought it meant, and if it's obvious in the video that that's what it meant, or if it's really just a discussion point. It's something I can bring up like, hey, this is what the tweet said. Maybe this is true. Maybe, whatever. We can come to our own conclusions about it. It might not just be that black and white, whatever it is. So we'll get to that. Hopefully the audio won't be bad. I will probably pause like a couple minutes in just to check the audio and then get right back to it, and then probably won't be pausing much after that. Just pausing a couple times here or there to have discussions about whatever they say. So
yeah, and I've got something I should have decided to do that I should have been doing this whole time. So I'm going to write down my thoughts as I think of them, so that way I'm not trying to talk over whatever we're watching.
Yeah,
and I can come back to them later if I need to.
Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoy the stream. Please feel free to chat in the chat, to communicate amongst yourselves. I do want to say that I really love the album.
Yeah, we should say something also, because we did our reaction prior to us going to Ohio, and how we both feel about the album. Dramatic, like I already really liked it, and I already was ranking it higher than Scaled and Icy for me, and I was toying with the idea of ranking it higher than Blurry Face, but the trip to Ohio, and we did vlog it, so y'all will hopefully see that at some point.
Yeah, and we go more in depth into everything.
Those 2 days that we were in Ohio, I don't know what it was, the air, something about it just really, really did something to us with this album.
Yeah.
And I've thought about it a lot since then, and I feel like it is safe for me to say that Clancy is probably my favorite album now.
Yeah, I still struggle saying that just because like I love Trench so much and Vessel,
Same.
but it's
Vessel is the one that gets me hung up, but
Yeah.
there's just something so honest about the lyrics in this album, and I feel like it's some of the most honest lyrics that we've had in so long that there's just something about it that I'm really resonating with this album. It's really doing something for me. And then those 2 days in Ohio really just like
yeah, specifically just like the show, hearing those songs live, the whole experience at the show, and the fact that this album enabled us to have that experience, it just makes the album feel extremely special, and it definitely has a very special place in my heart for that experience.
I'm gonna second that as well.
So yeah,
because without this, like this trip that we took never would have happened.
yeah,
So there's just it.
it's very special to both of us.
Don't
now.
know how to put it into words, but it's
Yeah.
a feeling, and I know you and I both understand what that feeling is.
And one last thing before we start is that my camera does freeze occasionally. So if I have to get up occasionally, that's why I have to get up and unplug the cam link and plug it back in. It's been something that's troubled me since I got the stupid Elgato cam link. So it is what it is. But without further ado, let's watch the live stream. I'm so excited.
Me too. I'm nervous.
I know.
Chop chop, Pilot Boys.
Hello? How are you? Hey, you. Come in closer. Yeah, you. A little closer. Turn up your volume. Turn up the volume on your phone. Or your tablet. Or your computer. Turn it up. A little bit more. I want to tell you something.
I'm so uncomfortable right now.
I created this world.
Oh my god.
Feel some control. Destroy it if I want. So I'll sing. Did you hear that?
What the heck was that?
Did you hear the leak? The air that leaked out of the balloon? Did you hear the leak? The air that leaked out of the balloon? Did you hear the leak? Did you hear the leak? I didn't hear the leak.
I didn't hear the
You
leak.
guys leak listeners?
I didn't hear any leak.
This is I'm a little mad 2.0.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, Tyler.
We had to because we were going to see you that same day. We wouldn't have otherwise.
No. Plus, I listened to it at the listening party, and
Yes.
we've bought 4 versions of this album.
4 versions of the album, bought the signed CDs, bought the
Went
records.
to the show,
We're sorry,
bought the
but
merch.
it had to happen.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Welcome to our live stream where we're going to premiere every music video that we have in store for this record, Clancy. Listen, there's 2 other people here with me today. To my right, we have Josh Dunn. Josh, tell us about yourself.
Hello, I'm Josh.
Also, we
That's
have
really about it.
we also have another very important person. I want to explain to you. Actually, I'm going to let him do that. We have Mark Eshelman of Real Bear Media. He's been our creative director since day one. Mark, introduce yourself.
Sorry.
Mark?
We've been working on videos for a long time. My name is Mark. I've been working with these guys since, 2011?
Oh, yeah.
And
Listen, it's late. We're in our jammies.
We're ready for bed.
I gotta get to bed.
Yeah.
I'm exhausted.
I brought my sleeping bag.
Hold on. One
Wait.
moment.
Listen,
Did something very important just happen?
we
Yes.
got a bunch of videos to show you guys.
Oh,
We played overcompensate.
they're gonna witness us see this live on stream. Oh my god. Oh my god.
We gotta find us. Our pictures from the exhibit just came in. Continue through the website.
Oh, I forgot I don't have the Dropbox app. Yeah, can open a browser. Okay, so there are some with no one. Okay, just gonna scroll till I find you and I.
I keep seeing people that I think look like you,
I know.
but you're gonna be on the left.
Yeah.
Oh, I accidentally clicked on one. Let me out. I'm gonna scroll all the way to the bottom.
That's
Oh
what I
my
was
god,
thinking
there's
about
so
doing.
much.
I know. I mean, you got to think how many people went through that and did this.
We're never gonna find us.
We are. It's just going to take a while. Okay, I'm about to download the app. See if this takes long, faster. Goes fucking
Sorry, everyone.
words. Goes quicker.
If anyone doesn't know, in Ohio, at the Barnes and Noble, right where Newport is, they did a exhibit of a bunch of like memorabilia,
Chronicling like their journey
Yeah,
as
their
a band
journey as a
from the
band.
beginning up until now.
and they
One
had
of the things they had.
Yeah, they had a photo op where you could sit on the fucking bikes from Stressed Out. Can't speak. I would love to open this in the app.
That's what I'm doing. But the pictures are now so small, I can't.
Here we go. I got it to open in the app.
You see what I mean? They're so small now,
Oh,
I can't
yeah.
see. Maybe we have to wait until after this is over.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we have the pictures. We will find them later. But let's continue with the stream.
Compensate next semester, Backslide, the Craving single version, which are all videos that have already been released. Let's just get into it. The next song on the record after Backslide is Midwest Indigo, and so I think this is the world premiere. So what are we doing? We're gonna play every music video from this record. We shot a music video for every song, and the music video shouldn't be up until we play it here on the stream. So, at least that's what I'm being told. So this is the premiere of Midwest Indigo.
And
Go
the
ahead.
song. That means nobody's ever heard this song
That's
before.
right.
So you're welcome for your first listen ever with
You've
us and
never
our
heard it.
jammies.
You've never heard this.
Yeah.
Midwest Indigo.
I had seen a couple of clips Oh, Jim Dunn.
Oh.
I'd seen a couple of clips of this video, and I really like the aesthetic.
Did you pull up yet? Not yet. Did you forget we're tight on time? Reaching out on
You want to hand me the remote to turn up the volume some?
Which one? There are 3 over there.
The Kenwood one.
make me sad and second guess myself. Be so cold if it's indigo. Cloud coverage.
Was that the part from? I don't know if I have the picture on my phone.
You got to bring the mic closer to you.
Oh, sorry. It's because I keep leaning away from it.
I got to see what you're talking about.
The park.
Okay. What about it? Oh, from Time to Say Goodbye?
Yeah.
Well, it's not really Time to Say Goodbye, but it's what people used for a while. It might be. I wouldn't be surprised.
I
You
was trying
don't
to see if I
have
had it.
Yeah, because you have
'Cause
the
I think-
Johnny Boy EP.
That's
cover
right,
for
but
it.
I used to have it as
Yeah.
the cover. I'm gonna.
Yeah, if you can bring that closer.
Yeah.
so.
Okay, that's better.
There you go. Okay. But yeah, it might be.
Tonight.
Counselor and canceled twice. Different rooms.
The drums.
I just said different room.
You ready? It's our part.
What's your ETA?
2 minutes. Chill out, man, we're right on time. Reaching out on my way home. Be so cold, I'll try to get in. You make me
This just looks like they're having so much
So much fun. Yeah.
Could be so cold.
Almost. Absolutely.
Who is that other dude next to Jenna? Do you know?
in sunny days.
Thought it was Josh's brother, but now you're making me second guess myself.
You made me sad and second guess.
That's why I said it.
He ate
Oh.
shit. Midwest Indigo. They must have had this song done for a while.
Yeah.
That was Midwest Indigo, and Josh has got popcorn. Guys, thanks for staying
Oh,
up late
dude,
with
we
us.
should have popcorn.
We
I guess,
should.
midnight
Hold
here
up.
in
We're about to do a
Ohio.
midstream popcorn sesh. Hold on. Emily, keep them entertained while I
Oh God, me.
while I get some popcorn.
Okay. Hello. Hi. I have nothing to keep you entertained with. I got this.
Talk about the
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, we'll talk about the lore.
I'm going to.
What are your thoughts going in? What do you think we're gonna see?
Well, as y'all have know, because I have said it, I think every video, I think Josh isn't real, and I'm hoping I get confirmation on that. Prior to the stream, Alex and I were talking about. We were going through my lore PowerPoint, and we rewatched the jumpsuit music video because I love that music video so much, and I was telling him that I feel like if any version of Josh in this story is real, is the Josh that we see in the jumpsuit music video. I feel like the Josh that we've seen in recent videos is not real. But the problem I have is I have a very hard time, like, definitively explaining why I think that. He and I have gone in depth and talked about it. I have sent him many a 8 to 12 minute long voice message with my thoughts. But that's what I think going in. I have other thoughts, but they're more like I want to wait and see what happens. But that's my big one. I want confirmation if I'm right or not. That's what I want. That's all I have to say about that. I got this when we came back from Ohio. It was in my mailbox waiting for me. If you don't know what it is, it's Clancy's journal. It's got the CD and everything. And oh my God, Charlie, you are talking so much. You say hello.
Say hi, Charlie.
Anyway, I brought it because it's got all the Clancy letters in it, and I thought maybe if I needed to refer to it, I had it here to go back and look at. So that way we didn't have to, like, search for it. So I've got it here. What else do I have to say? I don't know.
Talk about navigating.
Navigating is my favorite song on the album. It's so good. I can't wait to see the music video for Navigating.
Talk about how we saw Slowtown live.
Okay, yeah, I'll talk about the Ohio trip. Yeah, I'll do that. Navigating is my favorite song on the album. That and Midwest Indigo are my favorites. They're really, really good. I think Vignette is up there. Next Semester is up there. I don't know. There's something about Navigating. It is just so good. It just even when I watched it or not watched it, heard it during the listening party, I was like, oh, I love this song. Navigate, like, it's just so good lyrically. I relate to it. There's just so much about it. It really just hits the spot. I love Navigating. Alex and I are convinced we heard them sound check Navigating while we were waiting outside of Newport, but I don't know if that's real or not. They didn't play it. They did the live debut of Midwest Indigo and Oldie Station, which was great. Tyler confirmed that Oldie Station was for us, the fans, which is really cool. And now I want to cry every time I listen to the song. What else do I have to say? We heard Slowtown live. We heard Fake You Out. That was a double whammy right there. And it was so funny because in the car ride to Ohio, because I do a thing where I go to Ohio where I play all of their albums in chronological order. And so we did that. And as we were listening, Alex and I had a very long conversation about Tyler's guitar and how we wished he would play with the guitar again, only for him to bring it out for 2 songs when we saw them that night, which is so crazy. He and I literally were like grabbed each other and were like, oh my God, we were just talking about this.
I could not find my normal popcorn bowl, so I have this massive bowl for our popcorn, but it'll be fine. It'll be good. I'm going to bring the salt in case there's not enough.
Yeah, we like salty popcorn. Do you have your usual butter that you put on it?
I might.
Popcorn. I love popcorn. I haven't had popcorn in so long. This is scratching an itch that I so desperately needed. I feel like we were so prepared to do this and then also so ill-prepared.
Yep.
We decided at the last minute to put PJs on.
We decided at the last minute to do what now?
Put jammies on.
Yep.
You do have the butters.
I have the butter. We've lost a couple people.
That's okay. I mean, this was kind of boring for a minute.
They weren't true fans.
No. All right, you ready for this?
Yep. Oh, damn.
I worked in food service. I'm a professional.
Okay, there we go.
You being right
That's
there
more
was
salt.
making me nervous.
Enormous. Okay. Hold on. I need more water real quick, and then I promise I'll be
Oh,
ready.
my
You
God.
need water.
No, I have my tea still.
I just know that I'm going to be very parched eating this salty popcorn. 'Cause I
'Cause
don't want to. 'Cause I 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 don't
What else can I say that's entertaining until you get back?
I'm back.
You're back.
Snapback.
Also, apparently Tyler messed up the lyrics to Next Semester while we were the
Yes,
show, but I didn't catch it at the time. I thought
I did. I remember because we looked at each other and we were confused.
Oh, I thought. Well, I got confused because I thought you messed them up.
Nope.
I didn't realize what was going on.
Tyler
Apparently,
messed them up, I believe.
well, apparently
Literally
I'm the dumb
first
one.
verse. Ugh. Okay, everyone. We are back. We've got our popcorn. We've gained a couple people. So that's good. All right, let's go.
Tyler got some good video work. Those shots that you did on the ice
Oh.
skates out there.
Fun fact, that ice actually was cracking and breaking as we were filming that. Mark,
Yeah.
I know that you were out there with the camera and a bunch of gear and kind of pissing yourself a little bit.
Well, the thing that would happen is that we would need to discuss the next shot.
We got to hold on. One last pause. We got to meet Mark while we were at the exhibit. We did not talk about this on the vlog.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
We didn't really, get an extended conversation with him, but we did just get to say hi to him.
Yeah, and he
pretty
was in
much.
line and talking to us a little bit.
Yep. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad that we got to meet him.
Also, did Tyler just say piss?
He did say piss.
And so, like, me and my producer Nathan and some people, we'd like get together and be like, "Well, I think for the next shot," and all of a sudden we're
Yeah, and then Mark would say,
We're
"Get
like,
away from me!"
Yeah.
get away from me. Scary, but didn't it just completely thaw the next day? It was perfect timing.
Yeah, we couldn't have shot that video the following day. It actually melted. A little surprise cameo from my wife Jenna, your brother Jordan.
Okay, so I was right.
Yeah.
Your dog.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't know you were going to want to ride in the front.
And we, yes.
But,
Actually, in the beginning of the video, I held up a guitar pick with Jim, a little cartoon Jim face on it. That's what that was.
Yeah,
That was Jim.
the original edit was just that like wide shot pushing in.
Thank
and
you,
you're
Big
like,
Comfy
"Oh,
Couch.
no."
We love reacting to them,
Really,
so
like,
I'm glad that you like
which
watching
I
them.
think is what makes these videos so good is that like
They said
we
that.
sat there and we watched
Oh.
all the
Were their
tapes and we
favorite.
just spent so much time finding
That's so nice.
personal moments.
Can you hear Josh chewing, or is that just me?
I was literally thinking the same thing
I
about
was
us.
hoping
I know.
you could hear it,
Can
but
I've been over here
you
like
didn't all.
slowly, very
Stop
quietly
doing
trying to
that.
chew.
You don't want any corn?
It gets in my teeth.
All right.
I don't know.
God, it sounds just like our mom.
Yeah, this is gonna be a real long stream if we do this.
That's true.
We have a lot more
We'll get to the
videos
next-
to get to.
Yeah.
The next one is Routines in the Night. Before we get to that, though, more on Midwest, I wanted to mention the song itself. I guess, in a sense, it was a song to Ohio and where we grew up, and the Midwest specifically, and that feeling of driving to school and barely being able to see out the window. This is one of the songs I'm I guess, I don't know, I'm very excited to play this one live. The idea,
Oh.
which I haven't told you, is actually if we can get you a mic live and you sing the part that what I call the pre-chorus. Did you pull up yet?
I'm so
That's
glad we
so
didn't watch this so we
cool.
could see that happen live.
Can you
Yeah.
give us a little taste? Do you know the song?
I know the drum.
We'll work
Oh my
on
God.
it. Don't worry about it.
Did you pull up yet?
I love it.
Okay.
When we were shooting that part where he had to say "not yet" into the phone, he kept on asking me like, "What's the line again?"
Yeah.
I don't know the lyric.
And so just so you guys know, I know we're getting our bearings. Mark is in the same room with us. He's right over there. So when I turn like this, I'm actually looking at him. I know you
Oh,
don't
yeah.
want me to do that because it's
No,
like,
I've been.
no,
I said I was
it's
going
not
to
what
look
you
at
were
his
taught in
phone.
film school or whatever. But
Well, my film school doesn't exist anymore.
that's right.
They closed down.
It closed down after I got.
Does your diploma go away when that like? Did you have to take it off the wall?
I asked my mom if she had it because I was nervous, and she said it disintegrated.
It just poofed.
It was like a Mission Impossible letter.
Yeah. So next song we have Routines in the Night. Let's just this is I guess the 5th song on the record. And in case
Matthew
you tuned
thinks this will
in
be their
a little
biggest
late,
song.
Welcome
on the
to
album.
our live
Routines in the
stream.
Night?
We're 21
Yeah.
Pilots. We're debuting
No.
a record that came out just now. It's called Clancy. There's 13 songs on it. We have a music video for every song, and we are premiering each music video here tonight. Overcompensate, Next Semester, and Backslide are the first 3 songs on the record. Those music videos already existed. They were already out. So we started on the 4th song, which was Midwest Indigo, which we just watched. This is all for our moms, by the way. I
Yeah,
think
right,
just,
right.
just to make
I wonder
sure
if there's
we're
a second
on the
music
same page.
video
And
for
Moms,
the other version of
Just
Craving.
because you haven't heard the
Maybe.
album yet, because it's just coming out now. It's an amazing album.
Our moms didn't listen to the leak.
No,
No way.
I think they're going to be
They are
proud of
not
this
leakers.
album. No, they're not.
You leak?
You leak listener.
At the risk
We
of...
gotta pull up that. That's a commercial, right?
Yeah.
That
Lit
linker.
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah,
lant
anyway.
liquor. I know
This
exactly
next
what they're
one,
talking
track
about.
Number 5 on the record. It's called Routines in the Night. It's got a music video for it. Yeah, let's go. Let's do this one.
Fairly local vibes.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. That was like my first thought. Oh.
Didn't realize so many people were chatting. We all have junk food when going through stuff like this. Double album theory. I think it's plausible,
But is
but
it
is
possible?
it possible?
Yep.
That's pretty much, yeah. That's about
You've
it.
been looking at the chat, so you've been missing
Oh.
the flowers.
Yep. Flowers from Jumpsuit.
Also the blue and red rooms.
Slash Nico and then he's got the
Violation code, yeah,
Violation
but it's
code,
not
yeah.
as on the yeah. Well, no, it's not on the shirt. The black.
yeah. So I think it's possible. We'll just have to wait and see. Okay. Someone said this is the only song that's not exclusively by Tyler and Paul Meany, so they must have had some other writer or someone working on this song.
Yeah, I saw that.
Okay. Also, just to clarify, this is our first time seeing all of these, so please don't put any spoilers in the chat.
Yeah. For clarification, we were in Ohio,
Yep.
so we didn't get to watch them when they happened. Yeah, I was gonna say I'll let you just keep an eye on the chat because I can't.
Yep.
That was Routines in the Night. Josh has got another snack.
Oh.
It's getting later. Every video we show, it seems to just keep getting later.
And somehow, it feels like this is a morning show. Look how
We're in our
energetic we
jammies.
are.
Are you guys in your jammies? What do you sleep in? In like a, you know, like not a creepy, like a cool, like an uncle way to.
This? I sleep
Yeah,
in
Mark.
this. I showed up and you guys started laughing like, "Oh, dude,
Is
good,
that-
good bit." And
do
I
you
was
feel
like,
like-
"What are you talking about?"
Yeah, is that hot or cold? I can't.
It's very breathable.
Is it a lot going on underneath?
It lets all the dreams in.
Mm.
Mark really honks you Mimi's every night.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
I made a honk shoe me
It's the
me
way
me
that,
joke, and Matthew did not
it's
know
the
what
way
he
you
was like
snore.
so
Cartoons.
confused.
Walk around with
Usually
a
cartoons.
candlestick.
Oh.
I have just enough cats to where I honk shoe me. It's just like a cat owner thing.
Yeah.
It truly is a cat owner thing.
All right, so we just you know, again,
His little
I don't-
cap
you know how
blows
people would
up
be like,
when
"In
he
case you're tuned in
snores."
late," and they always give a little, you know.
Yeah.
I really
Right.
hope
Back.
y'all can't hear us
I
chewing
don't
too
know how to
much.
do that every time, but in case you're tuned in late, we're 21 Pilots. This is our live stream where we're debuting every music video on this record, Clancy, that dropped tonight at midnight Eastern. What time is it in the UK?
Oh dang, like 7 a.m., 6 a.m.
Oh, so they should be up.
That's true. Ready
They
for
should-
the day.
Should be getting ready for work.
Yeah. We'll
I-
watching our stream.
We all get up at 7 a.m., right?
Yeah, 6 maybe.
Yeah, we have people watching all over the world. It's pretty amazing. All right, what I want to get to here. The next video we have is Vignette.
Oh, I'm
The
so
song is
excited.
Here we go.
Vignette.
I really like
It's a 6
Vignette.
song on the
Same.
record. It's one of my favorite music videos, actually. Before we get into it,
Oh,
I do want to
hell
mention
yeah.
a few things. As you noticed, we're 2 songs in to debuting new, premiering new music videos. Not every video is going to be lore based. It's for a few reasons. One, the story needs to be told methodically, and we want to make sure that it's told right. And sometimes, these songs don't cater to what the storyline is. Also, lore-based music videos are very, very, very expensive because we always want to do them very well.
Mm-hmm.
So I will say, as we go down the line, we have Vignette, we have the Craving, Jenna's version, Lavish,
Oh, okay.
Navigating, Snapback, Oldie Station, At the Risk, Paladin Strait. The song to look for here is Navigating. That's going to be the video that's very lore heavy and actually picks up where Overcompensate in the story left off, which then takes us to Paladin Strait. So just to get our bearings on the story that we're telling
Great.
for the record.
So glad our favorite one.
Also,
Yep. Then I will go ahead and say Navigating is the video that I got the spoiler on. So
Great.
since now you're already looking forward to Navigating being that thing, I didn't want to say, hey, Navigating's the video I got spoiled on, so that you're like, oh, well, I'm going to be looking out for Navigating then. He already said it, so.
Great.
Paladin Strait does not have a music video yet. We have shot it. We are editing it. We're almost done with it. We're holding on to it. So we have a kind of like a placeholder that's going to live for a little bit.
Okay.
Interesting.
It's not long.
Josh chewing so slowly.
That video,
He's literally me right
I
now.
wanted the audio to live because when we wrote it and created it, it was with the audio in mind, the audio experience. And so we pushed that music video back a little bit. So that video for Paladin is not coming out tonight. But we will end the stream by playing Paladin Strait, debuting the song and the placeholder that we have for it. So that's the bummer stuff. Got it out of the way. Where the lore fits in, which songs are going to have lore, Navigating specifically, and Paladin doesn't have a video yet.
I'm
Everything else does.
so excited
That's enough.
because it's already my favorite song on the album.
Vignette.
Vignette.
I love this song.
Oh, you know what? I was going to say, Routines probably wouldn't have been on the record if it weren't for Josh.
Oh, dude, I love that song.
That's what you had to keep telling me for me to want to put it on the record.
Yeah, I think it's a great song.
I'm glad.
Me too, because I
You guys can
love.
disagree. You shouldn't, but I think, yeah, I think it deserves a spot on the record, and I think the music video is cool. How many times do we move the drums?
I see people talking about how it's like, this guy just drums in all the weirdest places. Like, what do you want videos to be?
Yeah, that's true. What else am I supposed to do?
I gotta tone down the frustrated Tyler, I think.
Can you move
No,
this for
I
a
like
second?
it.
I gotta adjust.
Something about getting in pajamas and still being up. My body's like, what are you doing?
I think that's called being a cranky baby.
Oh.
You're sleepy and you're getting more aggressive.
Anyway, all right, let's go to the next one. This song is called Vignette. One of my favorite songs on the record. We'll talk about
Me
it
too.
afterwards. This is the premiere of our music video and allegedly the first time you're hearing this song.
Allegedly.
Vignette. Let's do it.
he's wearing the Josh's best friend hoodie.
Not sure when it started. Peeling from his bones, piece it back together all alone. Hope it held together long enough for heat to fix the greener grasses and hope that she would agree. Fresh off a pincher in the woods.
Flesh covered in bites.
Testing what this
That's my favorite part of the song, just the
Same.
flesh covered in bites. I just like it.
zombies of which I become. Where do I go from here? Where do I go from here? Clinging to promises, fighting off the vignette. Escape, visions fade, swallowed by the vignette. He's thinking, there's no way I'm headed there. Always sure-footed, educated, and was never
This
scared.
type
Now we can't hold out his hand.
lighting is kind of acting as a vignette.
Yep. I'm sure that was the.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it's been a long night.
To zombies of which I become. Where do I go from here? Where do I go from here? Clinging to
Now, although this video might not be very lore heavy in the sense Tyler was talking about, I'm sure they still snuck a little bit of things in small ways. I doubt that they just were like, some of them, sure, but
me, it's for a friend. No, no, not me, it's for a friend. No, not me, it's for a friend. No, no, not me, it's for a friend.
Denial.
I love this song so much. After we first listened, I think this is the one that was stuck in my head the most. Hello,
Charlie.
Charles. He makes his live stream debut.
well, no, he debuted earlier.
Yeah, in a video, but this is his live stream
I
debut.
put him in front of the camera.
Oh, that's
earlier,
right.
remember?
I forgot. I'm stupid.
Oh, you can hear us eating? I am so sorry.
Oh no! I'm gonna stop. I can't eat any more popcorn now.
I will back away. It's probably me. I eat loud.
Start on the.
Charlie, please.
And that was Vignette.
I was gonna say, start on the close-up of Josh coming out of that one. Can we cut to him? Yeah. I mean,
Oh man, I'm enjoying these, man. This is better than going to like a Marvel movie.
Okay,
on
thank you.
Premiere night.
I got a question real quick.
yeah.
What was on the red piece of paper?
Oh, it was his face. It was Josh's face.
How the heck did you do that? You just from a diagram?
Yeah, you just. I mean, they're all those. They're all online.
Oh.
you can pull a
How tos.
how to draw someone's face. You know, these schematics for ponds with fresh snow on them are all. You just have to shuffle around and.
And honestly, Tyler, every once in a while is just like, I feel like I'm getting old and I can't like jump as much anymore. But jumping from the nose to the mouth like that had to have been like 4 feet.
Not a single streak.
You're
Just
right.
Yeah, I agree about that connection with the
Don't
zombie
pause on
slime.
that last frame and try to find the blemish.
What was
My
it?
boy looks
Just about
pretty.
Pristine.
Seizing.
I am. That was the one I was like most excited to show my dad.
Sorry, I'm getting very
I
warm.
feel like it's the perfect amount of time to be like, what is going on? And then finally having that punch at the end was really nice.
You want a Lunchable?
It's kind of like bedtime.
That's true.
Zombies of which I become makes
You have
me
any
think
dinner
of
levels?
how seizing
I do have a lot of, like,
of him
sugar
seizing dead
stuff.
citizens.
I'm
so
good,
it's
man.
interesting that he yells, "Where do I go from here?"
Just me.
Welcome
yeah.
to our live stream where we're debuting.
We kinda
the song
touched on that in the
Clancy,
album reaction, but-
the record that just dropped tonight.
Is this?
Oh man, listen.
Yeah, it's them.
I'm so
Okay.
excited for you guys. To
I
hear
saw.
this
I did
record,
see
have a
someone talking
record,
about it.
To get
Okay.
a music video for every song.
Hold on, Tyler. Are we good, guys? We good? All right, we're taking a little bit of a stream hit, so we're gonna
Okay.
just. I don't want you to get interrupted by lag.
Yeah, no, just talk to me.
Yeah.
Is it working?
It's like old TV that used to just turn off at night. It's the internet around here. It got so late.
Just give me a definitive we're back and everything's good. Are we just we
We're back? Oh, Kyle says we're back.
sorry guys. Technical difficulties. Ohio doesn't have the best internet.
But it's got the best music videos.
You're not supposed to laugh at your own joke like that, man. That would have been fire if you just sat back and ate a Lunchable.
Dinnerable.
What do we got next? Oh, I did want to mention, listen, so who is this? This is Josh. I'm Tyler. The third guy is Mark Eshelman of Real Bear Media. He's been our creative director, music video guy for how long?
Since, first show before working for you was 2010.
Wow.
Can you believe it?
You know, I did want to say, like, I think some people talk about, like, if there was a third member, that would be you. Just wanted to give you those props. And, you know, there's someone else that because I think that if we ever win another award ever again, I don't know what we'll do, but I want to take the time. There's someone that is more part of this team than you'll ever know. You probably
Thank you.
never
His name is
seen them,
Charlie.
probably never will. Our manager, Chris Waltman, is like, he's been with us this whole time, and he doesn't like any of the attention or even the shout out, I'm sure, but man,
I think I just heard his car start.
He just left. We wouldn't be here without him, and I think it's appropriate to mention that.
Yeah.
Listen, we are 1, 2, 3. We have just listened to the 6th song on the record with the music video. The song Vignette. There's a few interpretations of it. I think for me, it makes the most sense when I look at it from perspective of addiction, and what that can feel like at times. A certain type of season of that. And that's why this song is very special to me, and I'm glad now that it's out. There's nothing like releasing music, and there's absolutely nothing like releasing music to you guys.
I mean, how different does it make it that it's videos too? Does it feel like you're releasing something
Yeah,
differently?
the video and the audio. I mean, yeah, it's a great feeling. We're about, I don't know what, halfway through. Let's go. Let's keep going. It's
Let's
getting
do another
it's
song.
getting
I
late.
am
You could
sleepy.
make some cookies.
It's getting early in the UK.
Yeah. It is.
Where are you guys? You're all around the world, I think. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, what
If
time
you're
is it?
West Coast, don't complain. You're
Yeah.
fine. You're fine.
Yeah, you're watching
It's
on
early.
your commute home from work.
Yeah.
Right.
What did you say? What about,
Do you care if I make some cookies?
I don't care if you make cookies.
Okay.
Do you want me to eat them?
It would mean a lot.
I hate when you say that.
Mark will eat a cookie.
All right, let's cook some cookies
All right.
during this next one. Next song is called "The Craving." It's Jenna's version. Yeah, this is the reason I call it that. Is we'll get into it after the video. Let's just run it. This is one of my. I actually probably shouldn't watch this because I might tear up.
Oh no.
So I'm gonna look.
Great.
Away. I'm gonna eat those cookies.
All right, let's make the cookies.
"The Craving," Jenna's version.
Seems I get in my own way. The more I think, the less I say. I hope I communicate the craving. Now I see intentions don't mean much. Say enough that I let her know if I found my body in chains. I'd lay down and wait and hope she looks for me. And hope she looks for me. She just wants to catch a wave, ride it out to the end of the days. I hope that I can say she ate the craving. Now I see a gesture don't mean much. Say enough that I let her know if I found my body in chains, I'd lay down and wait and hope she looks for me, and hope she looks for me. Say enough that I let her know if I found my body in chains, I'd lay down and wait, 'cause it's the fear of the unknown that cripples every step we take, and I just hate to put this on her, but I swear that I will give more than I take away. The craving. Now I see intentions don't mean much.
Oh my god. You know what? That was actually the first time I've ever seen that video.
I figured I didn't really throw it over to you for approval. Wow.
Can I get some director credit on that? I think I shot most of those videos.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Those came from my phone.
It was cool to go back in our phones and just pull old videos. A lot of crazy. I don't know. I think a
Cat's
part of
name
me
is
was thinking,
Charlie.
Man, I wouldn't want to do that again. All those little shows that we played. And I think it's because I don't know why we thought it would work. I think now, looking back, realizing how crazy it is that we're here in this position. And just the chances of it. Anyway. Yeah, there's two versions of that song. There's two music videos for it. There's the single version and then the album version, which is called Jenna version. I wrote the song on the uke. Actually, I wrote a lot of the songs on the uke for this record. Actually, I want to go get my uke. I'm going to go grab it for a second.
All right.
Do you want to riff about something?
Yeah, I'm going to talk about tour dates. We are going to be touring this album, the Clancy tour, and we're going to be starting out in the U.S. in August. We're going to pretty much tour most of the country. All these dates are available on 21pilots.com, but
Charlie is very adorable. He's a big
August,
boy.
September,
He is a big
and
boy.
October is the U.S.
He's also kind of a scaredy cat.
A little
November
bit. For such a big
is
man.
Australia, New Zealand. So we're going to be playing Auckland, Melbourne, Brisbane, and Sydney.
Also, Tyler being like,
Always
I'm gonna go
love
get my
being over
ukulele real
Australia,
quick.
New
That's just
Zealand.
me at
Yeah.
any given moment.
Yep.
I have to go
And
get
then
my
in
uke.
January, we are doing our first ever actual headline run in Latin America. So we're going to be going to Bogota, Santiago.
This is really
absolutely
cool.
Incredible. I cannot wait for those.
I know.
It's just those shows, just the festivals, like shooting a show, like it's never the same every night, but like down there, it's just great.
Yeah, we've been over for festivals, but never playing headline shows. So we're really excited to come back.
Yeah, what time is it there?
That's a great question. In where? Rio de Janeiro. What time is it there? Anyone watching? Everyone's asleep there.
I think it's
Guaranteed.
June.
Yeah.
Actually, it's just right underneath us, right?
Yeah, it's
Not
probably
that
Central
far
Time.
off.
Yeah,
It's like, yeah, it's like a
maybe an hour.
Probably the closest
Yeah.
to anyone else.
But they still got their pajamas on.
Yeah.
One moment, everyone. I'm seeing that my stream is stuttering. Just making sure everything's good with that.
Hey,
Thank you,
how do you
guys.
say pajamas in Portuguese?
I think it's okay.
Mm.
You want to take a stab?
How do you say pajamas in Portuguese?
Did you do it?
Yeah. Pajama.
Oh, that's disappointing.
That's the origin of the word.
Oh, is it?
No.
Yeah, it started and they
It's a
started.
common last name down there.
Yeah.
Bob Pajamas, how you doing?
Bob Pajamas, nice to meet
He
you.
invented them,
Oh.
and then now we just wear them, and it's just tradition.
I did want to talk about ukuleles real quick
Yeah.
before we move on. Guys, thanks for tuning in.
I've never
hopefully
related to a
we're in our
sentence
pajamas.
more.
Hopefully you are as well.
Can we just give it up for management again?
No. So no, I did write a lot of songs on this record on the ukulele. even
I
though
hope
they
the
didn't
chewing has
end up
gotten
on
better.
record.
I've
And
been
that's
trying
why
to be
I've been
quieter.
craving this Jenna version. It's the version that I showed her. I wrote it at the kitchen table. It's kind of the way that I wanted it to be preserved on the record. There is a single version that's floating around out there that we're just as proud of, but it just didn't feel right on the record to me. So that's why there's two versions. Ukulele. So this is, I don't know. I just want to give you an update on learning instruments. It's a ukulele, but this is called a baritone ukulele. So it's actually larger. And
It is on my
sounds
list to get
way more
next.
full.
Mm-hmm.
I still need
really
a.
like it.
I still need a tenor, but the
it
baritone.
begs to be plucked.
I've played one. My ukulele teacher that I had at
Same.
UNCG had one, and I played it, and I
No, but
immediately
wanna
fell
show
in
you-
love.
This is really my old This is called a alto, I
It's
think.
just called a normal.
Soprano, maybe? But yeah, this is the difference. So on tour now, I'm going to be playing what is called a baritone ukulele. And if you're able to afford one, I will say it's my favorite instrument of all time. And I love it very much.
I also
yeah,
like that
I'm
he's
like-
holding them up so clearly, so I can see exactly which one it is. So
Yeah.
when I go and buy one, I can buy the exact one.
You do. Yeah, you
You were
do.
supposed to say, "No, play us something."
I
but
don't
you
think
didn't.
he played
This is the next song.
electric
It's
guitar on this
called,
record at all.
I want you to
Because,
play some of this
like-
configuration.
If you guys watched the Palmini breakdown of next semester, they kind of go through like what the electric guitar sounds are on there, and it's actually his uke, and they've put a bunch of effects on it. So I don't think I actually heard a single actual electric guitar on the album. I could be wrong, but I don't think that there was.
Yeah, it just goes to show that ukes can be punk.
Yep. So I really like it.
Me too.
Man, this guy loves
Also, as an avid ukulele lover.
Double neck ukulele.
I've never held two ukuleles at the same time in my life. Is that what you feel like?
Pretty much. Yeah, I've got a baritone stick and an alto stick. Yeah, one sounds more full.
Let's go. It's getting late.
Yeah.
Oh man, my eyes hurt. All right, this next song is called Lavish. It's whatever. Deal with it. Louder for the people in the back. In it?
What?
Come
What
on,
are you
it's too
talking
early
about?
for that in the UK.
Yeah, let's run it. This is, I think this might be my favorite music video. It might be.
I
This
really
is very
like
fun to shoot.
I really like both the single version and Jenna's version pretty much equally for different reasons. I really like the rawness of the album version, but the
Same.
single version also slaps so hard.
I
So
really,
they're both
really-
really good.
I do really. Here's the thing, as I do think the single version is my favorite version, but I agree with Tyler. I think, and that I like Jenna's version being the one that's on the album.
I agree.
The rawness of his vocals there are just great, but then there's just I really like the single version a lot too.
Yep.
Nice, we're getting through them.
Whoops. I
This
think
is
I
the
stepped
premiere
forward.
of the music video for our song Lavish, which is the 8th song on our album.
Nice, we're getting through them.
Let's do it.
Welcome to the new way of living. It's just the beginning of life. Welcome to the new way of living. It's just the beginning of lavish from the floor to the ceiling. Welcome to the style you haven't seen in a while. It's lavish.
And try your
They just having fun at this point.
Yep.
Does he have Heelys on?
Yes.
Whatever and whenever that I want, sip a Capri Sun like it's Dom Perignon. I'm talking tough happily with someone in front of me. Room on the payroll, everyone can live comfortably. I'm coming in hot, hot shot hypocrisy. NDAs for the folks that talk to me. So
Here we go.
follow bots anonymous. Keep it cool, keep the mood androgynous. I see your problem is your proctologist got both hands on your shoulder while you're bottomless.
That was literally us in the car the whole ride to and from Ohio.
Yep.
That was us. Also, it being friendship.
Boom. Josh is grabbing cookies. Hey, we saw in the chat that some of you were having a few technical difficulties on the audio side. We're told to ask you to maybe refresh your browser.
Yeah, definitely
Help.
feel like the celebrity kind of discussion they were having with the song is definitely the correct meaning that they were kind of going for. So
Yeah, that's what we
Yeah.
were talking about.
And yeah, the video does kind of just add on to that.
Yeah.
But also the video is just hilarious.
Yeah. But yeah, I definitely think the suits with the sunglasses and the ride around in the limo and just yeah.
And yeah, we were a little late, but like we said in our album reaction, we went to the show in Ohio the day the album came out.
And we live in North Carolina.
Yeah, and
It's
so
an
that's
8-hour drive.
So we were
Asleep.
sleeping when this happened.
Yeah.
And we had work after that, so this was the first day that after the show and the trip to Ohio that we could record a reaction to this. So that's why we're a little late on this.
Yeah.
Which is another way of saying it's not our fault. Go ahead and refresh it. Nothing interesting is going to happen. Josh, cookies! They refreshed it. Oh. Man, do you think it's done refreshing? Do you think they'll...
They're not going to hear any of this.
Continuity, they'll be like, where'd the cookies come from?
Yeah. It was up
Wait,
at
you
this-
actually made cookies?
These are fresh, baby. This is hot.
Refresh your browser for fresh cookies.
Do you guys want a cookie? I hope some of you guys made cookies. Well, they're gooey. We'll let it
I
simmer
mean,
for a second.
it's ideal, but not
Not when you're trying to dip
not
in
around
milk
this
and-
much tech.
Yeah, we're gonna have other technical difficulties. Actually, it might be my fault that the audio thing's wrong because maybe the
Was it the oven?
I think the
I think
dough.
your Ethernet goes underneath the oven.
That's right.
Sorry about the audio.
I want to mention our crew on these music videos. I mean, we work crazy hours. Actually, Mark, if you have, again, Mark Eshelman, he directed and edited and all these videos. Give him props. Wouldn't be here without him.
Thank you.
But do you have that? I did kind of create the
Yeah,
treatment for this.
I pulled that up right here, and it's pretty crazy. Let's see if we can do a picture-in-picture with our
So I
fancy
spent a
software
lot of
here.
time Google image, like map, Street View, signs to find all these signs. And this is actually my document. If
That's
you scroll
amazing.
through like almost every lyric in that song. What's funny is we could find ceiling, but we couldn't find the title of the song, Lavish. There's no stores that come on. And so we found a few that got close.
Fun fact: Lavish, shout out, is my electrician's brother's restaurant. So
Gosh.
if you want to check out some good,
Is that so they don't sue us for putting their storefront in a music video without asking?
mostly.
Yeah, so if next week you see a bunch of blurred out signs. Another fun fact, Mark, if you want to scrub to that part of the first verse, I got a text from my brother-in-law, shout out Mark Artrip. He said, hey, I just got a text from my friend who owns a watch store that saw you out in front of his store recording a video. What's going on? And I'm thinking he's mad that we just we shot a music video in front of his store without permission. But then my brother-in-law was like, no, he was actually really cool. He loved it. He's pumped for his store to be in your music video. And if you play this part, Mark, real quick.
So sorry, it's really hard to scrub, but that is the store we're looking for in this next segment, right?
Just see how much airtime he gets.
We back up just a little bit. Here it comes.
Try your best to look like this is not your first time you're fighting for the front row.
That's a good advertising.
I mean, I just figured we had to talk about it on
Yeah,
stream.
for
Just
sure.
to give him, go check out the Time store. Make sure everything's in order with
Yeah.
your watches.
And check out Lavish.
Yeah.
I actually ate there with my electrician one time.
Before the video?
That was
Is
my
that why they were waving at you?
that was my second time there.
Why does Lavish exist on this record? Good question. I think it's because we want to make sure that we're never cornered in a type of sound, and I think that when we lay out a song like Lavish on, smack dab in the middle of the record, it gives us an opportunity to spring off of that to other things in the future. I think that's why it's important to be on the record, and maybe that doesn't.
Well, remember we were
Makes sense.
also like, what could we write a song where we could wear suits and ride in a limo?
That's also why it's on the record. That makes sense.
That exists for that.
I did want to do a quick, we'll shout out. Yeah, let's go to the next song. This next song is Navigating.
Oh, God.
It is song number 1, 2.
Okay, all right. It's time to get serious. Take this. I need everything away from me.
Feels like a 9. You guys listen to records like that?
Oh, Jesus, I hit the
when
mic.
CDs were a
Oh,
thing,
God, I hit the mic
There
again.
were some my favorite albums. It felt like the
Here we go.
track number. It felt
We will
like
see
that.
if the spoiler I saw
Yeah.
was true. We'll see what the lore is.
In a good way. Like
My
it's
heart
good,
literally
it's
started
solid.
racing.
This
I'm
I
so
know.
excited.
This is one of my favorites.
Oh, another song that we'll talk about afterwards. This is Navigating. This one, pay attention.
Oh, I
I'm trying
will.
to tell a story here.
Don't you
Go
worry.
ahead.
Oh my God, my heart is beating out of my chest.
Oh, shit. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm putting the popcorn away.
Oh, God.
I can't seem to turn the page. This haze around my face makes me feel all alone. I know you see me standing still. When our fingers touch, I feel my way back home.
God, it's such a good song. is what I got spoiled on.
Are you fucking shitting me?
My blood.
Josh?
I'm just kidding.
Dude.
So let me see if I can find the tweet that spoiled this for me. Because there was still a surprise at the end of literally what you just had come up with before stream apparently was right. And that you said at the beginning or earlier when you were talking about the Josh thing.
Oh, God.
She was absolutely right.
Oh, it feels like a literal year's worth of theorizing has just like paid off.
Yeah.
That is the greatest feeling. I have been talking about Josh not being real.
Yep, she
For
has been talking about this for so long.
Literally, I'm not even lying to you. It feels like for the last several months, especially, I have been sending you and anyone who cares about this band constant updates about my thought process as to why I think Josh isn't real and how this is possible and why and what it could mean if he wasn't. And like, when I was talking to my best friend, who is also a 21 Pilots fan, about this a couple weeks ago, we were talking about it, and I hadn't told you this yet. So the Bandito Josh thing that I said at the beginning of this, I'd been thinking about for a little bit because she and I were talking about it, and I was like, I feel like at some point there is a line that is drawn. I think one version of Josh is real and the other isn't, but I don't know why or how they're going to make it work or...
Yeah.
God, it feels so good.
Because,
literally, like, just... Oh.
Because, I mean... I want to think about for a second, when was the last time we saw that version of Josh? Was it Jumpsuit? Or no, Nico and the
Levitate.
Niners levitating, right, when Tyler got dragged off. That was the last time we saw that version of Josh.
That's it.
This is the tweet that got me spoiled on this.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, the Force fake is canon.
Oh, let me not actually show that on the stream so that this person doesn't get... Let me just crop the person out.
Why?
I don't know, just in case someone is weird and goes and looks at their profile like, why'd you spoil this person? I don't know. Just people are weird sometimes. That's the tweet. I don't know if you can really see it.
God, I feel so...
So...
God, and here's the thing, is like... I knew back when we first watched the My Blood music video, which we unfortunately never did a reaction for, but back when we were watching it the first time, I was like, this is so weird. I feel like this has to have some kind of level of relevance at some point.
I just realized that was in the way, but it's fine.
Oh, it's fine. I was like, just this whole time I was like, there's no way that they released the My Blood music video and it didn't have some sort of level of meaning. And then just over the last couple years, just thinking about, God, I feel so good.
Yeah,
By the way,
just pointed out... Go ahead.
I was going to say, I also want to act like I'm the only one who has thought about this. I know other people have also had this theory, but like, just... Like,
You're
I
the
remember,
only person I've seen talk about it a lot, though. Like, I feel like not a lot of people have been talking about it.
I don't know. I've seen people on Twitter, but it was also like, but that for me was also validating because it was a conversation you and I had, and then I would get online and I would be like, oh, other people also think this. Cool. But just like watching this after just, I don't know. Oh, God. Okay. Anyway,
Yeah.
continue.
Someone else said something interesting. How did the Clancy mask get into Dima? Because obviously that wasn't Tyler wearing it in Dima. That was, whoever he had seized. How did the mask get there? Where did that come from? And what does it really represent, too? Like, I think we all kind of just, like, brushed it aside and was just like, oh, it's just another mask. I think we're just used to seeing masks. I didn't really question it very much.
Maybe because the events are slightly out of order, potentially. I don't know. What I was thinking about when Josh handed him the mask, I was thinking about the Guns for Hands music video when Tyler gives Josh the mask, and it says, so they don't know it's you.
Yeah.
So there's that little thing, but outside of that, I don't know. Unless I think this would definitely require us to sit down. I need to rewatch the Overcompensate music video and then navigating back to back, because maybe it's like the order of events are like being shown in different orders. I didn't say that right, but y'all understand.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Okay. So let's keep going.
How am I supposed to keep going after that?
Into the story, I don't think I imagined telling it with pajamas on. But maybe it's like a nighttime story.
He put that whole damn cookie in his mouth.
You told Tommy the story of a night?
I would do that.
Yeah, that's why I didn't sleep. That was navigating. The music video is very lore heavy. It picks up where we left off from Overcompensate right there. And actually that is in the story where we're going to pick up for Paladin Strait's music video, which we're very, very excited about. Yeah, listen, I don't know if this is kind of the time now where we talk freely about the story and the lore that we've been telling for over a decade now. And it always feels a little weird to air it out like this, but
it's weird for
it's
us
just
too,
us,
Tyler.
yeah. Yeah, it can be a little confusing. It's hard to communicate exactly what the story's supposed to. You know what? It's good. The video's perfect. Yeah, I will say that we could talk about the torchbearer, and he also has an ability that we call his ability to guide, and so that's why there is kind of like a triangular existence of him. But I will say, to clear it up, the Bandito torchbearer is the real one. I don't know if that sets it straight a little bit. Anyway, yeah, that's what we're going to pick up with Paladin. And it's going to be great.
He's kind of the most handsome one, too, I think. The Bandito.
The worst part is when I schedule to get lunch at Chipotle with one of the Joshes.
You don't know which one you're going to get.
And I pull up and I'm just like, where is he?
Well, it's because the Bandito torchbearer, he always gets a burrito. And when you invite him to go to Chipotle, you're thinking you're going to, get some carbs in. But then Voltsoy torchbearer shows up and he gets a bowl.
And you're like, you order second, which thank goodness, because if I ordered a burrito before someone ordered a salad, I just would not feel good. So,
anyway,
I love that song.
Can I get just 5 more minutes? I got more to say.
I will say, that's another song, Navigating is another song that absolutely would not be on this record if it weren't for Josh.
Did I convince you?
Yeah.
Josh is the only one with taste at this point, I'm convinced.
But
But also, the fact that they use the word guide, which is literally what I told you.
Yeah. Someone just asked in the comments if Tyler was making a religious reference.
Oh,
using
100%. And that's what, okay, we're going to take a second and take a breather. And I'm not going to explain this super well because I'm going to go ahead and give this as a fair warning. I am not religious, but
We grew up, with religion, obviously being in the South. So we have, some
understanding and some knowledge, but I am not the most well-versed in religion. But what I had told Alex was there was an interview with Tyler at some point where he talked about the Dima story being the closest story he could have or tell or something. I'm not going to say exactly correctly what he said without there being a God figure. And that was kind of where I was when I had sent to you like this like 12, 15-minute long voice message. I don't know if you ever even listened to it, about that is how I fit Josh not existing into the story, which was that maybe in some ways, and not in the sense that he created the world and is God, but in this like guide and this like way like to be someone to lead him and give him a guide and purpose. He's the torch. And like I referenced, lyrics from Self-Titled because it's undeniably a very religion heavy album, like March to the Sea, and lyrically and stuff like from those really help, I feel like, solidify as it being the three, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. But in this version, it's a very different version of it.
And on this live stream, it's Tyler, Josh, and Mark.
Yeah. So, but we've always got a lot of threes. Three is a common number. So is 9, and there's a reason for 9 and a reason for 3, and it's definitely very heavily rooted in religion. There's a really easy, I was gonna say easy. There's a specific reason why 9 is important, and I, again, not being the most well versed in Christianity, cannot tell you what it means, but my best friend Alexis, she gave me a really long, we talked about this in depth. She and I, because she is very religious and I am not, I get to have this fun little like back and forth conversation with her about the underlying religiousness of their music, and it's fun for me and her because we get different perspectives from each other. But all of that to say, yes, I definitely think the 3 that he's talking about in some ways is supposed to be that Father, Son, and Holy Spirit type of thing. And Josh is the guide. The Holy Spirit would probably be the Voltsoy version of it. I'm trying to say this and not make it sound blasphemous,
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out the most non... okay, I'm going to stop there But I'm assuming that made sense to whoever asked the question, and to you and to anyone else listening.
Yeah, and I think it's more so, it's just like he has a base background in Christianity and takes probably some inspiration from the story of the Bible to help tell his own story. And just with that background and experience, it just kind of comes through a lot in the music and in the videos and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think it would be hard not to do that, But anyway.
I can't say that like this is my favorite without saying this is my least. And I'm sorry, but I think Navigating is my least favorite song on the record. That's not.
Tyler
that's
has
not
a
bad.
wrong opinion.
Yeah, it's the best one on the record. I'm sorry.
Live stream late at night, they're all excited, and I'm just talking about my least favorite song on the record.
It's relative. I mean,
Well, someone's got to take the last spot.
exactly.
And it shouldn't be Navigating.
Yeah.
Everyone just takes turns, like just. Anyway.
Yeah, Midwest Indigo sucks.
It's garbage. I do want to take a moment to shout out our crew for these music videos. Obviously,
I'm going to
Mark,
turn the air down a little bit
but
more.
We worked
That's
with
fine.
Nathan Bielski, Lindsay Fishman, Tyler Shepard, Michael Gibson, Dan Reese, Mason Castillo. Aaron Birchwell helped with the single version of the Craving. She did all that art studio place, which is really awesome.
Okay.
Laura Proper did our
What?
wardrobe
So
stuff.
that wasn't
David Lucky
in
helped
their
with a
own
lot
home
of-
or
Actually,
anything.
Dan, Michael, and Lucky were the guys that were making sure we weren't burning alive in that last video.
Yeah.
The fire guys. Also, Paul Meany, Adam Hawkins, Brandon Reich, Pete Gambarg, these 4 guys, helped us in so many other ways it's hard to even describe. I just think that we're not going to win any awards. Okay? I don't think that we're going to get up on stage anymore. So I'm using this as an opportunity to shout some people out.
That makes me sad that he feels that way.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We appreciate you. We wouldn't.
This
be
album
showing
deserves
these
it.
videos
Mhm.
Without you. And the other thing I was going to mention, because Jenna gets a moment in Midwest Indigo. She's sitting on the bench with your brother Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
It was supposed to be Debbie, but she was out of town
Yeah.
on a work trip. She's got to get that bread or whatever.
Gotta get that net bread.
The net bread.
That's right.
That's right. But I
Now
will say,
local, now available local at your local grocery store. I get paid by net.
Debbie, I was going to compliment you, but Mark's like
Oh,
interrupting
sorry.
me.
I'm still trying to get my 5 minutes.
Are you
That's it.
asleep?
He's sleep talking.
No, Debbie was such a huge help in these videos, and it you would never know it. It doesn't show. It's not front facing, but such a valuable asset for us to have on these videos. And she brought a level of, I don't know. It was great. So I just wanted to publicly say that as well. But Debbie, Ryan, done?
Debbie Dunn.
Is it done?
That's what I call her.
Have you guys?
And I only call her by her full name.
Yeah. Let's go to the next one. This next song, it's the 10th song on the record. Guys, thanks for sticking with us. I know it's late. That's why we're in our pajamas. You're here with me, Josh, our music video guy, Mark, who, shot and edited all of these.
I don't know why I thought he was saying shot Ned, and I was like, what? My brain just...
Out tonight. This next song, it's the 10th song on the record. There's 13
Shut
songs
up.
total. We're getting close to the end. Stay up.
It sounds like we're not going to play Navigating live.
We'll see. How about you sing some? If you sing the chorus of Navigating, we'll play it live.
All right. Are we in a music video now?
We don't have any sound.
Did we accidentally-
I was trying to cue the music video on that blackout, like where you guys are just sitting there,
I see.
and then
Are we
but
back?
the audio's not playing, so I gotta figure that out real quick.
I love what you wear at night. Are we good to
All right.
Snapback there, or do you want me to chat about it?
Chat for just a second, and I'll see if I can.
These videos, they took anywhere between like 6 and 9 hours of editing each one, and that was after Mark did all the organizing and getting the clips lined up and some housekeeping before we even dove into the edits. And so it is pretty awesome to finally get all of these out all at once, and it's a lot of hard work. And Mark did great, other than right now when he's not able to play the next video when I'm asking him to, and it's getting really late.
Everything's been good until now.
Are we
Let
good?
me try one thing. So just
Yeah, it sounded to me that he might
Yeah,
not
I
like
was
the
talking
chorus.
yeah, please.
Okay.
I don't know.
So we're going to go into the next music video here in a second. I do want to say we do have a show tomorrow.
Yeah, we do. What are we doing?
We got to get to bed.
We got work tomorrow.
We have a show at Newport. It's in Columbus, Ohio. It's
We were
actually
there.
where Josh and I met.
That is true.
And so, we played Newport many times, many like early versions of us. I've played the guitar before on that stage.
Yeah. I missed that.
That was their hit.
No,
If we had watched this.
You still have it?
I could dust it off. Let me read some of these notes. I was going to talk about the uke a little bit more. So I'm playing the baritone uke for tour. So you're.
I'm so glad we watched this after now.
I know, me too.
I was going to ask you, next semester, I play the bass guitar live, but I actually wrote next semester on the ukulele. Go ahead. Do you know the lyric at all?
Graduate now.
Anyway, so I was trying to figure out if I should play the uke live for that song or the bass. Bass feels right though.
Chat, tell us.
Chat.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm just not sending any audio to Team Audio over
What
there.
did he end up playing?
Bass.
Let me try to
Okay.
restart.
Remember certain things, what I was wearing, the yellow dashes in the street. I prayed those lights would take me home.
They rendered the music video without sound. That would be funny.
Can't change what you've done.
what I love about that song is how we go, that the last chord of the chorus. It's kind of like a chord that, like, on old, like, 60s TV, where there's a problem, and they have to cut to the next room, and they're like, I don't know where my tie went. But it's one of my favorite chords I ever found on the uke. I don't even know what it is, but somehow it brings us back to the verse. And that's the beauty of that song for me, is when you go from the chord. It's easy to go from a verse chord progression and then vary and kind of take a leap to a chorus chord progression. What's tough is to come back to the chorus, or sorry, come back to the verse from your chorus. That's the toughest part.
There were probably like 3 people who tried to change the structure of that song.
Yeah.
And we heard like,
And I'm still mad about it.
well, we like took it apart and reassembled it like 5 or 6 times and heard like every variation of what it could be. And I think both Tyler and I were just like, this is what it needs to be. And that was the original idea. And I'm really glad that it stayed that way.
Me too.
That's
All
cool.
right, we're ready for the next music video. This
And
is
so-
our 10th song on the record, Clancy, that's out tonight. This is the premiere of this is actually the first music video we shot. Out of
My
all-
wife is home, by the way, so she
Snapback.
might walk through.
And,
so.
Yeah, you'll know because I had long hair in it. Go ahead.
He looks weird with long hair now.
Mm-hmm.
So used to seeing him with his.
What did he say about it, though? I did not catch what he said.
You got distracted by Camberley. I don't know, because I was listening to you. And I was also thinking about something I had wanted to say, but I didn't get a chance to. Which
Okay.
was that Tyler and I like similar chords on the ukulele.
Mm-hmm.
I like ones that have fun sounds like that.
Yeah, I did not hear about why he had long hair, so I need to hear that.
This is actually the first music video we shot out of all of them.
Okay.
Okay, that's what I assumed he
Snapback.
said.
Yeah, you'll know because I had long hair in it.
Garage.
Go ahead.
Oh, hold on. I actually just noticed something. On the logos, for everything else, they didn't have the slashes through the O on these. Look at.
I thought they did, though.
I don't think so. Maybe I'm wrong, but I didn't think they had it.
Oh, no, it doesn't on here.
Yeah. They hadn't had the slashes through. This is the first time I've ever seen them have the slashes through the O on this logo.
And it shows how much I was paying attention.
I don't have it here, but they have it here. Weird. Hmm.
Oh, my God, my knee.
Bad feeling that I'm about to break. Been a good streak, but the pressure's overweight. Is it even good for my head to keep track? If I'm gonna snap next, then I gotta snap back. Got a bad feeling I'm gonna lose the lead. Running from a thing that I can't 17. Is it even right for my head to keep track? If I'm gonna snap next, then I gotta snap back. Have I burned all the bridges? Right the hand that helps me give it finger stitches.
The black is so
Dark.
dark, yeah.
25 times. It's a backslide. I commandeered a hard ride. Drove into the engine, died. All of that progress lost today. Got a bad feeling that I'm about to break. Been a good streak, but the pressure's overweight. Is it even good for my head to keep track? If I'm gonna snap next, then I gotta snap back. Got a bad feeling I'm gonna
Is this car radio?
I know.
Oh, it's you. Well, welcome back to the show. Guess I better move to a fresher approach. It's a new adaptation. It's a backslide. I
that that hand thing he did in the car
Yeah.
radio music video too. He got the dogs out for free.
Yep.
More car imagery.
Hmm.
Pray those lights would take me home.
I don't know. I feel like that's the song that I feel like I'm going to be the most defensive about. Like my little brother or something. Like I'm going to want to protect him. It's one of my favorite songs on the record. It's probably
really
going to
like
get
it.
lost in the
I do too.
rigmarole. But for me, the inside of an empty garage like that was a perfect kind of setting for what the song was trying to say. Actually,
Least
shot.
favorite.
Least favorite.
I'm joking.
You don't have to say that.
I know, but it
You're
wasn't
drinking
joking.
Mountain Dew with a straw.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
I'd be in bed right now otherwise. Taking
I
a
will
drink.
say, so Snapback, there were actually, there was a moment when Mark and I were shooting in there. It was just me, Mark, and Lindsay for a little bit. Some of it was just me and you, Mark,
Yeah.
in a garage. And the garage was open, and we have neighbors across the street, and we're just like, they've got to be thinking, what is going on right now? But there was a moment where I was telling Mark about like some of the, it's called an insert shot or a B-roll when you cut in close to like some detail. And I was talking about, no, I want to get this insert of, this cord or the way that the the spider web hangs here. And he's like, do you want to try it? And Mark and I get in an argument at least once a video shoot. Do you want to try it? I was like, yeah. And I took the camera from him, and I realized, like, holding this camera, trying to focus, trying to get the right shot, I was completely out of my depth. All the more to celebrate Mark and his ability to shoot these videos, edit these videos, color these videos, release these videos, we got a little bit of a bonus for you.
Oh no.
We have it.
I thought that was just a tweet.
No, we got you a bonus, like it says Mark, and we put it in here, and we kind of went all out. So we really hope that don't spend it all in one place.
Yeah.
Is this open in front of everybody?
Yeah, you
Like
should open
for-
it.
Okay.
It's we took a personal pay cut for you to get this, Mark. But hope you enjoy it.
Oh, okay. We talked about this earlier. Pretty easy choice.
Mark's a cat guy. I don't know if you can tell from his hat.
Oh, Best Buy gift card.
No idea how much is on it.
And this, let me read the card first. Put your happy face on. It's birthday crossed out. Music video time. Thanks for all of your hard work, Josh and Tyler. And this is to Mark from 21 Pilots, Inc. It's a Sonic gift card. So Best Buy.
How much is on that puppy?
Let's look here. So surely this isn't the amount.
Yeah. Yep.
It's a couple digits less than I thought, but Sonic inflation, you can still get a pretty good slushie for $5.
He
Best-
said $5.
$5. It's a $5 gift card to Mark.
Let's see if I can get that in focus. There you go.
It's just $5.
I
Uh,
I don't know what the Best Buy is.
I
though.
truly don't know. It's a mystery. I found it.
Yeah, the Best
I found
Buy
it in my
one.
drawer. It's a complete mystery.
You never know. It might be a blank Best Buy check from
Yeah.
Josh.
Yeah.
Let's
Get a
go-
lighter camera.
Let's go. Let's get to the 11th song on the record. The song's called Oldie Station. I don't know. I think Snapback and Oldie Station for me compete for my favorite. Probably Josh's second least favorite then.
Oh, actually, No, I love Oldie Station.
Oh, great. Thank you. Did you love shooting Oldie Station, though?
No, actually, that was probably the worst. We could talk about that after, but that might have been the worst.
This is the
like-
worst music video for your favorite drummer.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, great. FPE.
Only consistency in your periphery is fear in the bridge of your nose. As you
I know they said that there's no lore, but it's very interesting to me that a lot of it is filmed while it's snowing, and it was such a blurry face thing.
Yeah. What is this white thing that keeps moving?
I don't know. We'll find out.
in a season of purging things you used to love, everything must go. Make it up, then make mistakes. Start a streak, you're bound to break when darkness rolls on you. Push on through. Push on. Then before you know, you lose some people close, forcing you to manage your pace. Found your capacity for love and tragedy, embracing how things always change. You've had your turns with little less concern.
More music videos where just Josh does all the work.
In a season of lessons learned and giving up, you learn what you can and can't take. Add some years, build some trust. You start to feel your eyes adjust when darkness rolls on you. Push on through. Push on.
Oh. Once again, putting his drum. I know we've already talked about it, but putting his drums in just the randomest places.
Yep.
That is okay. Hold on.
Came up.
Do I need to back up?
No, but that was a blurry face era FPE jacket, right?
Yeah.
But it does say identified as failed perimeter escape underneath it. Right?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, we've never seen this jacket before,
I thought
right?
we had, but maybe
I don't
I'm
know.
wrong. Oh well. Anyway,
When I first came up with that concept, I think it's because I see everyone talking about how, man, this band puts this drummer just through the craziest things all the time. And I'm sorry, I just want to publicly apologize for all of the crazy things that you've ever done
Tyler's making me eat all his food tonight too.
What another crazy thing he put you through.
No, I brought.
But
it
I
all.
will say that when I was like, yeah, we're gonna pull. You're not gonna know. The PVC pipe's gonna come across the frame, and you're not gonna know what it is. And then we'll slowly reveal this DIY rig that we make. And there were some people telling me it's like it's not gonna work. You're not gonna be able to pull, plywood over top of. I was like, well, Josh will figure it out. He'll figure out how to get the PVC pipe cycled in enough for us to move. And I was right, it did work, except my original idea was Mark and I argued day of shoot whether or not he should be standing on the wood behind the camera as we pull it. That absolutely would not have worked. And so I will admit I was wrong there.
That was one of the hardest things I've ever done, for the
Really?
record. Like, I've run half marathons and played 2-hour shows on the, and after each take of that, and we probably did like 5 or 6, I was like completely out of breath. Like, I don't know what it was of picking up the pipe and then moving it.
It's a
over.
different set of muscles when you're moving pipe.
Also, well, that's. Also, but did you see how smooth those shots were, though?
That's right.
I mean, we got it, and that's all that matters.
That's right.
My boy looked good, and
Also, our boy Shap, he's one of the guys that shouted out in our crew. And that video is just a great ode to our crew, too. We just worked really hard. We kind of threw in some behind-the-scenes stuff towards the end to give it perspective. But Shap was the one laying face down in the ditch.
he's still in that ditch.
Shap actually is our lighting director. He's the one who makes all of our lights look pretty for our live show. So we got a good group.
Yeah.
I will say Oldie Station, though, it reminds me of Midwest Indigo in a sense that Midwest Indigo is it's kind of a letter to Ohio. Where Oldie Station, not to get too serious, but I felt like you guys were owed, you guys deserve to know how I'm doing. And maybe how I got here through my journey. And I just want to say thank you guys. And I was thinking of you when I wrote this. Anyway, okay. We have 2 more songs left. 1 more video. This next song is called At the Risk of Feeling Dumb. It's the 12th song on our album, Clancy, which is out now. Every song that there's a video for every song. We'll get to Paladin. I can't believe it's out. We're almost done. Thanks for staying up late with us, being in your PJs. Oh man, I have so much to thank. You have anything to say? I'm getting mushy.
Well, no, I would just get mushy too, so let's just keep it rolling.
All right, this song is called At the Risk of Feeling Dumb.
I wanted to see real quick if it had the. Okay, I think this one does have the slashes. It's hard
It definitely
to tell.
does.
I think some of them don't, though. I really think that, but I don't know.
I thought they all did. I think they might just be hard to see. Oh my god.
Oh, I know this area because someone drove through and
Yeah.
took a video of it and put it on Twitter.
Yeah, this one, and there was one of the shots from the Lavish music video. People had watched them filming it and were like, what are these motherfuckers up to?
Yeah.
If I'm being real, man, don't know how I feel, man. About you sleeping so close to a weapon you conceal, man. Those nightmares are not something to take lightly. I know that it's a risk saying this, don't fight me.
That goes hard.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if this is the rooftop where they filmed Migraine. I can't remember.
But wasn't that filmed in, like, across the pond?
I don't know if it was filmed across the pond, but it was only released across the pond.
At the risk of
Being full.
having a lot of snacks.
Yeah. I came a little overprepared and a little, I think, overcommitted.
Me at every event ever.
This is a real sleepover, though.
You're not going home after this?
Dude,
Oh, you brought your sleeping bag.
this actually is the same sleeping bag that I slept in the back of the van.
Oh, on tour
For-
back in
yeah,
back
for-
in the day, guys. That was our 12th song on the record. The music video. That's one of my favorite videos, actually.
Yeah.
I know
That was a
what
good
you're
video.
saying. Did I say that already?
I liked it.
I didn't say that, right?
No.
Yeah, as I was writing that one, I called it Progression of Height. That was the title. If you're out there wanting to make music videos, I always find it helpful to actually title the name of your treatment that you're writing. Kind of keeps you grounded while you're developing the shot list. Wow. Yeah, shout out to Paul Meany on that one. He produced that track and pretty much all of the songs on this record with us, and that song had 54 versions.
Jeez, yeah.
And I put him through every single one of them.
It ended up perfect.
It did. Guys, it's late. We have just one more song left on the record. Clancy is out now. It's yours. One more song here is Paladin Strait. Like I said earlier in the stream, we have a music video for it ready to go. We're not going to show it tonight. We're going to show it pretty soon. So all we have is a placeholder for it. In the meantime, soak it in, listen, and yeah, once again, thanks to everyone here that helped put this on.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in here. So thanks, guys.
And thank you guys. Mark.
Well,
It's just
thanks,
Mark.
Mark.
It's just Mark in here.
Yeah,
by the
it's
way.
just Mark. He
Sorry.
just woke up. Mark just woke
Sorry,
up.
I was trying to turn on my CPAP machine.
Yeah, we thank you. Thank you guys for staying up late or getting up early or whatever you did. Thanks for continuing to support us.
I know. I would also
It's not a
like to
big
hear the different
machine.
versions.
Same.
I don't know. I've always wanted to. I've always wanted to
54.
hear that from my favorite
It's
artists.
crazy.
That there's not some machine that's behind it all that's kind of like concocting every song and lyric and music video and it's just us and the people that I mentioned and thanked and you guys. So I can't believe that we're able to do this, and we're excited for the future. So we have one more song. Again, like I said, music video for Paladin Strait will come out shortly, but it's not tonight. What we're gonna do is we're gonna play the placeholder, and then that will be the end of the stream. So you're not gonna see us again. This is it. Paladin ends, then it's over. Guys, when you hear the end of Paladin, you tell me. You tell me. Does it sound like the end? Go.
No.
It's either a double album or it's bonus tracks, like a deluxe album. Which would explain why we don't get the full length album.
Yeah, I get that. I don't know if there's gonna be a deluxe album or a double album. I think it is likely, but I also just I feel like it just might be a video that they put up, and
Maybe.
it might not even be connected
Maybe.
to music.
But what about the Clancy Ultimate Chapter 25?
I don't know. If anyone doesn't know what that means, at the end of the exhibit that they did in Ohio for around the days of the Newport show, there was a puzzle at the end of that exhibit that, when you solved it, said that. And I don't know what that means. I don't.
There's a thought that it means 25 days from the album release, which would be Josh's birthday.
Yeah. I also thought maybe 2025.
Yeah, there's been that. There's just been some thought about maybe June 25th. Just that's when we get the music video, maybe. Or maybe it's 25 tracks. Don't know. Those are all the different things that I've heard.
Yeah. But we will just have to wait and find out. It will happen, and we will have whatever the ending is at some point, but this definitely is not it.
Yeah, no.
So.
I can't be alone. Guess I never told you so. Making my way towards you.
This is so pretty.
Mm-hmm. I bet someone's already put this on Wallpaper Engine.
Oh, I hope so, because I want it.
If not, I'll figure out a way to do it.
Yeah, please. There's a shot from Navigating I want you to do, too, if you can.
Okay. Yeah, if we don't get another album, I'm totally happy.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Want to let that be known. Love the album. I'm happy with it as it is.
Yes.
If we get more music, that's awesome.
Yeah, I
but
literally
it's
would
just
never complain about more music.
But we know, I can tell that this isn't the end of the story. There isn't enough here.
No, there's definitely more. And I thought
there's no conclusion.
Yeah, I thought that when we did our album reaction, and we finally heard that the ending to this, and I was like, and I know that there was an interview with Tyler where he talked about the battle, and I'm like, sure, we're gonna see it. I mean, and
and so it may just be visual and video, but I do also feel like Tyler might want a nice bow on the end of the albums as well, which I don't know if the end of Paladin Strait really feels that way.
Yeah, the thing is I thought, I was like, oh yeah, it would just be the music video, that would be the end, but it's the way he words it here. He didn't say,
listen to this and tell me if it sounds like the end.
Yeah. So it makes me feel like maybe there's something more somewhere else, and that we might get it eventually, I don't know. I don't feel like the music video would be the end. It's just the way he said, listen to this and tell me if you think this is the end.
Someone just said double album, but it's the 53 versions of that, At the Risk of Feeling Dumb.
Just those over and over again.
I'm so glad I don't have to edit after this. I just have to edit our vlog.
Yeah.
The editing this would have been a nightmare.
Yeah. I'm really glad that this is the way we did it.
Me too.
I did send you all the videos and pictures and stuff I had from Ohio, so feel
Thank
free
you.
to use that as much as you want. We need to find our picture after this.
Yeah, the Paladin is a really good outro and does have a lot of layers to it. Great outro. Probably on par with Leave the City.
Yeah. This is such a good album. Like, every time I listen to it, I enjoy it more and more and more.
Mm-hmm.
Early June. I bet they don't put the ending. Or maybe
No,
they
they
will.
do.
Maybe.
I feel like they have to.
It's been going on long enough. They will.
Or it just ends right before.
On the ground are banditos, fighting while I find Nico, even though I'm past the point of no return. Climb the top of the tower, show yourself, I yell louder, even though I'm past the point of no return.
So few, so proud, so
Emotional.
hello.
Hello,
Clancy.
Clancy. Well, that is it. I guess, yeah, that's it for the live stream. Yeah. So, we did it. We made it through. I really loved all the music videos. I
Yeah.
think they did great. Any thoughts you want to bring up? How do you feel about navigating?
Dude, I feel crazy right now.
You were right.
I feel insane, dude.
You were completely right.
It feels so good. Every time something else happens with this album in this era, I feel like it further cements it as my favorite.
Yep.
Like, I don't know.
They're doing such a good job with the ending so far.
Navigating might be my new favorite music video. Just on principle alone, I feel like it has to be now.
Yeah. We
I don't
will
know.
see.
And some of the shots in it were really, really nice,
Yeah.
too.
See,
I really like.
It doesn't have the slashes here. I don't know what's up with that. I really feel like a lot of them don't have the slashes.
I don't know.
I don't know. But yeah, I just cannot wait to see what they do with the ending.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
So we are going to end the stream here, I think. Thank you guys for joining us. I'm glad we actually had some viewers for the stream.
Yeah, that was cool. That was exciting.
This is the first time I've ever streamed where I've had people actually watching and interacting. So I really appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys joining in. Someone said that bit could tie back to the Isle of Flightless Birds, which they added back to the recent shows. I don't know what bit exactly they're talking about, but yeah, there's definitely some connections with those older.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Songs.
That's why they're on the set list.
Yeah,
and like these are connections that, as a fan base, we've been drawing for quite some time. I remember when the one Clancy. Oh, I knew I was going to use this at some point. I'm glad I brought it. When. Sorry, ignore me. I'm just being. Which one is it?
I would love for my signed CD to show up.
Mine
on the stream.
Mine is home.
Let me see where mine is. Maybe it's here.
Yeah, I just messaged Matthew and told him to go get it. I don't remember which one it was. I thought it was the bird, but maybe I was wrong. I just remember at some point during when they were first doing all the Clancy stuff right before Trench started, and they were doing. There was the one thing where it was talking about. Oh, it was the cheetah. That's what it is. I was like, I know I'm going to remember it eventually. Sorry. Un momento. It wasn't that far back. I was like, I knew it was one of the GIFs. Hello? Is the cheetah not in here?
No, it is. I remember seeing it.
No, because now we've made it to
Sure.
jumpsuit. It was before that.
I'll just pull up demo.org.
Hold it. But no, that's important if it's not in here.
I need this. I need to go to gameplay.
It's not in here. Oh. That's interesting. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. We don't really need to see it.
Well,
I was just thinking about when the cheetah update, the one with the GIF, and had all the letters and we spell it out and it was like you don't know his real name and it had Nico hidden in there.
yeah.
I'm just thinking about. Yeah, see, there it is. I was like, I knew it was before the bird. It's not in here.
Interesting.
Anyway, I was just saying, like, I remember when this happened, and then you still don't know his real name, and everyone was like, oh my god, trapdoor, it's trapdoor. Everyone was freaking out about that. And the reference to trapdoor. So, like, the thing is I've, like, and then the fact that during Icy Tour, there was a blue door on the stage, like a trapdoor. Like, they can't avoid it. When Tyler falls and disappears during shows, it's like falling through a blatant trapdoor. Like, there was no avoiding that song. It was gonna come back. It means too much to the lore.
They were talking about the nature sounds bit.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone said that during our album reaction, too.
Yeah. So, thank you guys for being here. I really enjoyed doing this. Maybe we can do another live stream soon for something else. Whenever
this was just fun.
Yeah, whenever they do it, maybe we'll do live streams more for 21 Pilots stuff. So this is fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys for watching. We're gonna get going. And I was about to say so I can start editing, but I don't need to. That's so nice. So
Well, except for the vlog, but
yeah, except for
that,
the vlog.
That won't
But
be hard.
Yeah, I can do that over the coming weeks. So thank you for